driving programmatic efficiencies, bringing AI and ML to the mix. And taking us through this, we have with us Vishnu Sharma, founder and CEO, Efficacy Worldwide, and Gandharv Sachdeva, country head, Hybrid.
First of all, thank you so much, Vishnu, for your time over here. And today we're going to talk about how programmatic is driving efficiencies in the market with bringing with AI and ML into the picture. So my first question that comes to you.
Thanks, Gandharv.
Yeah. So
Thanks, Edgary, for this opportunity. Pleasure is all mine, please.
So my first question comes that with over 20 years of experience in the communication and business, how efficacy has been driving into it and how platforms like Hybrid AI are helping you to drive those efficiencies as well in the programmatic business.
Okay, as the name suggests, efficacy is about building efficiencies and impact for advertising. So at the genesis of efficacy, efficiencies when we talk of are not in terms of pricing alone. That's an hygiene. What efficiencies mean would be ROIs on various KPIs and parameters. So that is what we do at Efficacy. That's the core what we bring to the table for our esteemed clients. And in our partnership lately with Hybrid AI, what we have seen is that we both organizations work with this similar goal in mind. So it is not the lowest CPM or CPCVs which we are delivering to the clients. It's not about just delivering those hard-coded numbers. It's about delivering the lower down the funnel, the various KPIs which might not be your direct KPIs of deliveries, but what the client wants. So that's the client delight we both work towards.
Great, great. My second question comes is, your agency follows an omni-channel strategy based on analytic insights. So how will a full-stack programmatic ecosystem, such as the one offered by Hybrid AI, helps Efficacy fortify its strategy into the programmatic business?
Okay. So, interesting one that, we avoid calling ourselves an agency, we call ourselves a MarTech agency. So, any advertising campaign which comes to us is not about buying media, delivering eyeballs, and out of it. When we are working, for want of a better word, on an AI structure in which all the campaigns, inputs and outputs are analyzed in a multivariate analysis mode. So the clients now are very intelligent. Lots of startups we work with and lots of evolved clients have multiple parameters they keep looking at. There are pre and post surveys, and there is the GA data and whatnot. So we try to model out the inputs in terms of the various media we are using, the publishers, the television channels, so on and so forth, and also the outputs. Now, when we are doing this stack up and trying to derive some learnings for future campaigns, it is imperative for us, when we are using a DSP like Hybrid, to have the detailed out input parameters. What kind of targeting, what kind of audiences we are going after, what geographies are delivering, what kind of conversions are happening, the full stack. So having a partner like Hybrid helps us in delivering our differentiated services to our clients. So that's how it works.
And if I may ask, how would you compare to other DSPs? What are the best things that you've received from Hybrid and how they've come up?
So to each one, all DSPs are great. The tech stack is very, very simple. Having a trading desk, I can call myself a DSP. All DSPs talk of AI and ML. And AI and ML, are literally a little abused terms these days. It's a buzzword. The moment we start talking of AI and ML, the smallest of computer institute down inside a village would talk about running AI courses. So I take pride in saying that the first line of code I wrote in my engineering college 26 years back was an AI code. Because if I'm using an if-then-else loop, it is AI, right? But where differentiation comes in is in terms of using that layers of learning in deliveries. So we have worked with most of the DSPs, the big ones, the great ones, the walled gardens. But when we have been consistently working for the same set of clients on the similar campaigns, we have seen hybrid AI DSP delivering those sharper targeting, reduction in cost, delivering better ROIs. So that's the differentiation we feel. You know, I would not be able to get inside your code and how well it is written and how the AI actually is performing inside your system. So on the face of it, all of it works fine. The brand safety, given IAB lab certification, given fraud protection, these are becoming more and more jargons. When we see them in action is when we choose partners to work with, and I would give you as good as all the marks for it.
Great. Okay. My next question is, how can agencies and brands make the most of mobile programmatic for their campaign targeting? What is the future of mobile programmatic growth and looks like in India? And what are the next gen technologies gaining momentum?
So while all of us talk of programmatic, you know, we keep coming across conversations wherein the brightest of the clients talk about programmatic is fine, but what kind of publishers we are using? Site list to de do, you know? So when we are talking of programmatic, we are targeting audience, right? When we are using programmatic, we are going after certain KPIs. So the whole stack of mobile marketing would be leveraged properly by the clients if we actually absorb the genesis of why programmatic and what it is supposed to deliver, right? So if I am running an awareness campaign, I need to look at what KPIs I'm looking at. वो तो ठीक है, but conversion नहीं आया, right? A CPS campaign would not be run by programmatic, it would be run by an affiliate क्योंकि वहाँ पे fixed है. This doesn't work, you know. So for all of us in the ecosystem of digital advertising, if we have to ensure that the mobile programmatic is leveraged fully, first we need to understand the stack up. 2, we need to understand what we are getting into. 3, we need to be very clear of what we are asking to get. And 4, we need to ensure that whatever we are getting, we derive the right learnings out of it. Because the whole core of programmatic advertising is improving the audience cohort as we move forward, improving the ROIs. If you are not keeping an eye on that, there are situations where we come in that we are asked to map some campaigns on the deliveries, and when we ask for a GA access, or in terms of a download, we look at AppsFlyer or other data, adjust data, the events are not actually logged in. The code is not written on the metas. So you need to educate those guys, you know. So we need to understand the whole stack up. I am using your DSP to drive programmatic, great. But I need to have those tools inside my system to learn and move forward from there on. So that's where the challenge lies, and that's where is the opportunity.
Great. Very nice. Can we have the AV, please? Works. So we'll go through an AV of the image that we were discussing.
What is InVisual advertising? InVisual is a technology for integrating an advertising message into images and videos on a page. Computer vision recognizes visual objects, artificial intelligence analyzes text content and places ads which are relevant for the user. There are 2 types of InVisual advertising. In-image is a technology which integrates an advertising message into a static image. The second one is InVideo, which adds an advertisement into the video. Computer vision is a machine learning technology that allows us to analyze visual content and recognize various objects in it. The algorithm is able not only to discern a person from an animal, but also to recognize human age and emotions. Advantages of InVisual advertising. Visual advertising has a 100% viewability rate, high CTR. The average value is 1%, high quality inventory. Our InVisual Vox project works only with the best publishers in each region. We can also create custom categories at the advertiser's request.
Thank you. Okay. So when we talk about in-image video, which is Vox that you've just seen, it is a format that has been enabling agencies to have the advertising more recommendatory and avoid banner blindness as well. So how can ads be more relevant, as I hope you've been working with in-image? So what do you feel that how the future of advertising with in-image will be?
See, the lines between content and media is blurring. So this comes as a fresh breath. But before I delve more into Vox and my understanding of how it works, actually I would go back into the memory lane for 2 seconds, because I have a ex-colleague of mine, Sameer, sitting here. He had Paytm ads. We both worked together on Airtel business long back. So what comes as contextual advertising, earlier on, a brand which is relevant to a sports audience would ensure that their ads to be put in the sports page of the newspaper. The FMCG brands would want their ads to run on Jassi Jassi Koi Nahi and Kyunki Saas Bhi Kabhi Bahu Thi, so on and so forth. So it was the monkey gate which happened between Harbhajan Singh and that slap, yeah. And Airtel's tagline was "Baatein girati hain, faaslon ki diwarein." So we knew that this picture, the reconciliation happened between the two captains, and there was a photo to be carried in Times of India front page for sure, where they would do the golden handshake, right? So we ensured that when that picture came in on the front page of TOI, it was captioned rightly, "Baatein girati hain, faaslon ki diwarein." That was the genesis of contextual advertising and its implementation, but the kind of effort it took for us at that point in time is to ensure, keep reading, figuring out when is this going to happen, when TOI is going to print that ad, what will be the costings, manage it, right? You have simplified it for us. You have completely simplified it for us, for all of our advertisers and agencies. When we want to do it, it's there. So we talk of contextual advertising, we know text and image is 10 times better, 100 times better, how big it is, it all works. So this tech is going to be maybe a game changer. To what extent, I'm not too sure, but its adoption needs to be done properly. And also, people need to ensure that how much value is the incremental cost of this advertising delivering. This is a big problem with digital buying, A CPM on X content versus Y content is not differentiated. To some extent in sports marketing on some OTTs is a differentiated one. But similarly, it should work for this also. So contextual advertising on image, understanding the human face, works wonderfully well, and it will go a long way. That's my understanding.
Great. Thank you so much, Vishnu, for simplifying for us that how programmatic is more an efficient media with driving in AI and ML into the picture. And yes, the in-image advertising that we talk about as well. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks, Gandharv. Thanks, the audience, for this opportunity and listening to us patiently. Thank you so much.
Thank you.